City pursuit. On this large skid pad, the Ford engineers have set up a tight, aggressive cone course.
The course mimics a downtown metropolitan area.
Lots of real tight turns, really test the vehicle's braking and steering for sure.
This simulates exactly my area that I patrol. Through a lot of residential areas, quick tight turns, small cul-de-sacs, things like that.
Up first, the Dodge Charger pursuit with a Hemi V8.
I've also had an opportunity today to drive the Dodge Charger, which is somewhat lethargic.
I call it squirrely in the turns.
You know, I was moderately impressed by the Charger for a heavy car.
Next, the all-wheel drive Police Interceptor sedan with standard 3.5-liter V6.
The acceleration on this course was equal to that of the V8. No doubt in my mind. There's nothing that I couldn't do on this course with the standard 3.5 liter that I could do with that V8.
I did the Charger earlier, and then they said, hey, go grab the Ford Interceptor. Got in it, ran my several laps, got back here and was talking to some Ford representatives and said, hey, that turbo really runs well. That's really quick. And they blew my bubble and said, well, it's not the turbo, it's the smaller version. Well, I says, are you sure? Because that thing handles like it's got more power. It's equal to the Hemi.
The tightness, the crispness of it, the throttle response and the braking is right on par with one of the best cars I've ever driven.
The braking system has been specially designed and engineered for police duty. We've increased the rotor size by 60%. We've increased the thickness and capacity of both the front and rear rotors. So we've utilized the brakes, the tires, and the wheels, and the brake pads, which are the same on both vehicles, to give them that next level of performance.
Officer Chris Whaley tests the rear-wheel drive Chevy Tahoe PPV.
I don't like how it handles in those tight turns. It is a fantastic vehicle for a different purpose.
The all-wheel drive Police Interceptor Utility with 3.7-liter V6.
I just got out of the new Police Interceptor Utility. Absolutely remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. In fact, of the three that I drove, my favorite of the three was the Utility. Man, I'm a believer now. That thing is fantastic.
With an SUV, usually they're top heavy. You feel like you're floating up a little bit. At Police Interceptor SUV, it didn't feel like I was, so I felt like my comfort level instantly went higher.
For day-to-day patrol environment, something that's pursuit rated, the Ford Interceptor Utility model absolutely meets our requirements.
Well, in San Diego, although we're a major metropolitan city, we also have rural areas as well. This car, to me, appears to be a vehicle that we can use in all those areas.
I feel like I've come out of the dark ages when it comes to vehicles. I've been in a Crown Vic for a lot of years. But when you see something that's better, you have to recognize that fact and you have to make changes. And I feel that I have seen that today.